Yes, Mr. Alhaj, I have another question. For Muslims to be united and not to fall into division and fragmented is very important, and this is a command by Allah in the Quran.
Yes.
And all Muslims are brothers, no matter what their language, no matter what their race or sect is. So Allah informs us in the Quran, in Surah Al-Tawbah, number 71, I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Allah states, the men and women of the believers are friends of one another. They command what is right and forbid what is wrong, and perform prayer and give the alms, and obey Allah and His Messenger. They are the people on whom Allah will have mercy. Allah is Almighty, All-Wise. So this is my question. How can we bring Islamic countries closer? And what different efforts can we make for strengthening our ties and brotherhood?
This is very interesting and very important point. And just going back to the ayah that you have mentioned, we are all brothers. Everyone who believes in Allah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the Prophet and the last messenger of Allah. Then, and we have the same Qibla, we all pray to the same Qibla, and we have the same book. Then we're all Muslims. But we will never agree on the same small points. Like, I'm a Muslim, you're a Muslim. We will have conflict on certain issues. That does not mean that we're not brothers or we're not Muslims. But unfortunately, there's people or that are not interested to see the unity of the Muslims. So they start to promote things that divide the Muslims. So now when you go to any country, Muslim country or Muslim country, ask what's your religion, he'll tell you I'm Sunni, I'm Shia, I'm Salafi, I'm Sufi. So what was the Prophet saying? He was saying I'm Muslim. So why we say this? In my belief, let's say in regard of trading, and you belong to the Shafi'i madhab, so I believe in what he says in the segment of trading, what the Shafi'i says in terms of the marriage. I'm more interested with what Hanbali or so it's a global religion. It has different opinions, but what's important is what is right and wrong can be seen by the heart. So, and there's no one perfect, and we have to look for the right things. But at the end, we're all Muslims. So having this division in the Islamic world, unfortunately, that's make us being weak and wasting our time and talking and negotiating about small things. Now we see some people, he will say to the other Muslims, you are kafir. Why? Because you said something wrong about that person. Okay, if you want to use the Sunnah way, we come to him, tell him, why are you saying this wrong thing about that person? He's not a bad guy, he's good, he said he did this, he did this. So let's use our logic, with for uniting the Muslims, not to look for small things that divide them. Let's look for the common things that unite us. And we don't see that much happening, especially with the media. You see in the media, and I'm very proud that you talk about the unity. You see other channels, they're talking about dividing the Muslim world. You see this table, but they're talking, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. Yes. But no, we shall not. Okay, it's important to respect others' opinion, but let's seek the truth, and the truth is there. If we have good intention, we can seek it and find it. But at the end, we are Muslims. We have to have all respect to each other, as long as we pray for the same Qibla, and we have the same book, and we have the same God. Then we have those are the main things.
Yes.
Others, we shall seek the truth. I can be right, I can be wrong.